Hello YouTube, LJ Draco here. Yes, so this is another episode of... Exactly, it's another episode of Back to My Future. This is episode 23, 2015. Um, there's a lot of movies that came out in 2015, and a lot of ones that I've heard about, and a lot of people's favourites that I know of. But in my defence, I hadn't seen a lot of movies that came out in 2015. As you'll tell by this list, I saw the obvious few, but not many. Okay? Let's just get into this, because this is going to be a reasonably longish episode. Alright, so let's start with, okay, I was going to start off with, in April we got Age of Ultron, but I wasn't too keen on that movie, but it was going through the list of movies, and when I came across that one, I was like, that's the only one one of the ones I can actually remember. But I actually found a list of movies that I did actually enjoy. Ultron was kind of a hit and miss, so that's not really going to be on this list. I just thought I'd mention it anyway. So let's start with the actual proper list. Okay, so in June, like I told you, don't forget, we don't longer actually do dates because dates keep appearing wrong on the website I'm looking at, and I can't find a very accurate date, like a site thing that gives the dates. So I'll just give you the month they came out. So in June, Jurassic World. Now, a lot of people crapped on this movie, but it did its job. It was supposed to be a fun, kind of like adventurous kind of, not really fantasy, but kind of sci-fi-ish fantasy. You know, the thought of dinosaurs, being real, and being able to explore with them and see them and stuff. And I know Jurassic Park is probably the ultimate definitive Jurassic movie, but I enjoyed World. I thought it was quite entertaining. I enjoyed the characters. I enjoyed the acting. I enjoyed the Dominus Rex. And I enjoyed the Raptors, the four Raptors. I really loved them. I thought they were amazing. So I like those. Right, then in July we had Ant-Man, which was let's just be clear, I haven't read every single comic book, and I don't know every single comic book story. So I can't sit here and be that kind of guy that goes, oh, accurate to comics all the time. I can only say that when it's coming to comics that I've read. But I'm a massive fan of the cinematic universe, and there's a lot of guys out there that watch the movies and then kind of go, oh, well, that's not how he looked in the comics. Oh, that's this. And I know I've done that with a couple of movies. But the movie universe, this movie cinematic universe, it's different from the comics, and that's the whole point. And Ant-Man was a surprise. Ant-Man did far better than I thought it was going to. Really enjoyed it. Really good action sequences. Really interesting story. Paul Rudd done an amazing job. So in fairness, yeah, Ant-Man was pretty good. Then also in July, I know I'm gonna get so much shite for this movie. Pixels. What can I say? I guess no matter how bad of an Adam Sandler movie it may be, it's still Adam Sandler. I enjoyed it. I thought it was quite an interesting, fun movie. I enjoyed the whole retro style of this. I enjoyed the music they used. I enjoyed the comedy. I enjoyed everything. Every single part of this. Peter Dinklage, who doesn't love Peter Dinklage? Yeah, just everything was amazing. Then in August, one of my most favourite based on true events movies ever, and that is Everest. I did a review on this ages ago. It's probably one of the most serious reviews I've ever done. I didn't really make any jokes or try and be funny or anything. I just talked seriously about the real people and the movie. Wow, Everest was a very, I wouldn't say inspiring, because it kind of is, but it also isn't. It's just one of the most like, heart-gripping true stories, you know. If you haven't seen the movie, then you go and watch it and you'll understand what I mean. But when you have watched it, or if you have seen it, the conversation at the end with the guy and his wife, the old man who was really ill that just wanted to try and get there to like, I think he's like trying to prove something to a bunch of school kids. They all helped raise the money for him to go and to try and make it to the top. And one of the only survivors of the actual incident, has how he lost his nose and his fingers to frostbite. He's still out there. Just wow, just an amazing movie. And I tell you what now, probably at least in the top 5 of, I know it's in the top 10 already, but it's at least between 1 and 5 of movies that came out in 2015 because it was just so amazing. And so is this next movie, and this is also this is September. Was The Walk with Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Yet again, just a really amazing. This one's inspiring as well as more inspiring than emotional compared to Everest. Inspiring wise is just because this is this guy who just loves to do like not circus tricks but like show tricks and stuff, and he likes walking on the wires, and then he wants to become such a big wire walker to the point where he wants to walk between the 2 towers, which was just a phenomenal story. And it was just quite interesting to see all the pain and pressure he went through to get there. Just absolutely a beautiful piece of art, and especially in 3D. Oh, amazing. Then we have 2 of the biggest, well, what we knew were going to be great movies in December. So first up, hands down, Force Awakens. A lot of people turned around and said that it was unneeded. True, we didn't need a new Star Wars series of movies, but I have to admit, Force Awakens was actually surprisingly better than I thought it was going to be. I got more involved with the newer characters just as much as the old ones. Rest in peace, Carrie Fisher. It was just really, really great movie. John Boyega did an amazing job as Finn. It was just great to see what happened after the Return of the Jedi, and what's going to continuously happen. And I'm looking forward. I haven't seen Rogue One yet, and I am looking forward to seeing Rogue One. But I'm probably going to wait until the 3D Blu-ray comes out, because I know that's meant to be set in between 3 and 4. So it's going to be between after what happened, Revenge of the Sith, into A New Hope. So I can't wait to watch that. And the last movie on this list in December was The Reverend. And wow, I don't know how many times I've mentioned this. I can't remember, but Leo has been doing some freaking amazing work over these last, I'd say, about 8 years, give or take. Blood Diamond, Shutter Island, Inception, The Departed, The Django Unchained, which I haven't seen, but I've seen the scene that he did, and it was amazing. Great Gatsby, now The Reverend. You know, it's just piling and piling all this great, phenomenal work that he's actually doing, and I can't wait to see more from him. I really can't. I know a lot of people are massive fans of the was it The Wolf of Wall Street? I haven't seen that yet either, but the way he's been acting, wouldn't surprise me if I do go and see it or go and buy it at some point to watch. So yeah, that's the last movie on here. The Reverend he definitely deserved the award. He finally got one, and it's about bloody time. So that's all the list of movies that is for this Back to My Future. Unfortunately, as sad to say, next Saturday, is the final episode, and it is arriving. I didn't actually want to record the episode today. I wanted to leave it and kind of like drag on the last episode, but you know, there's no way to do that. But you know, here it is. You guys know it's just 1 week away, and it's going to be top 10 movies of 2016. And then that's the end of this series. You know, it finishes, and I've got to try and find more ideas. But now that I've said that I've got my computer up and running, I've got everything else sorted, I can try and start doing more videos. I've got so much I still need to do, but I am planning to do some more videos. I've got some new Blu-rays coming in the next couple of months, at least in the next couple of days and weeks and stuff, so there'll be some more unboxing, there will be some more reviews. 3D films are becoming a little bit slim at the moment. There's not so many 3D films that are coming out, so it kind of sucks. I know the next big 3D movie that's coming out is going to be Doctor Strange, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait to buy it. I am looking forward to purchasing it, but I have got a surprise unboxing Blu-ray coming next week. I'm not going to say Monday, because every time I trust this place to deliver, they don't deliver on the same day or on the same time. So I'm going to say next week at some point. Hopefully not too late though to the people who don't actually enjoy the video, which I know my friends and my subscribers, I know you guys will, because you're all trustworthy. I love you all because you're all there for me whenever I do a video, no matter how dumb or slow it may be. Yeah, but that is the end of this video. If you enjoyed this video and you've enjoyed this series, please show your support by clicking that subscribe button down below. And don't forget to strike the like for future videos. And I'll see you next week.